her and I, and she'll say jelly roll, and that means like
I'm not okay.
I'm not okay, but
I'm gonna be okay.
Yes, but I'm gonna be okay.
But I'm gonna be okay.
So it's an artist named Jelly Roll.
How many times do we get stuck in the I'm okay? How you doing today? Oh, I'm good.
Yeah.
Or how you doing? I'm okay.
Yeah.
But realistically, you're not okay.
Yes.
But it's okay to not be okay. And that, I think that's where we struggle. That's what a lot of women struggle with. Everybody sees me as this strong person, right? Because the reality is everybody don't see you as a strong person.
True. You know? And maybe you're just holding your own self to that pedestal or on that standard or you know, or it's just in your mind.
In your mind.
You know, that you can't say I need help, or you can't say, hey, I need to talk to you about this, or hey, I'm not okay, but I'm gonna be okay.
They see the glory, but they don't know my story.
Hey, guys. Hey, y'all. How are y'all doing? Welcome to the Skittles. Welcome to the Skittles
and Clink
show. I like show better.
Okay.
Because podcast, it is a podcast.
It is a podcast, guys.
Definitely a podcast, but sometimes it's like, maybe it's that Skittles and Clink's show and it just flows.
Well, first of all, it's just Clink.
Oh, that's true. Why did my Skittles with an S?
I don't know.
I've always been Skittles. So.
Yeah, that's why.
How are you, friend? You look pretty.
You just do Skittle.
I know, because there's not just one.
It's not just one.
That's true. I think Mommy knew that.
Yeah.
She'd be like, Skittles. I'm like,
aww.
You look pretty.
Thank you. So do you.
I love the pink.
And I love the sweater.
Thank you. Oh. You guys know it's Lovers Month.
It is.
I don't know if it's lovers, but it's Valentine's month.
It's love month.
Okay, love. I don't know why I want to put it as lovers, but
because do you think about Mommy?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, she did.
She would call her. My glasses are not slide. She would call her husbands. She only had one, but okay. Anyways, that's a whole nother topic. But she would at a time.
At a time.
I gotta clear that up before.
Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, she would call them lover.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, she would.
She did.
Anywho, you know us, we'll get off topic.
We will.
Anyways, welcome to the Skittles and Clink show. Yes. Thank you guys for tuning in today on this Thursday night at 6. I'm a little tired, friend. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah.
So y'all see we back to the couch.
You know what? I'm not doing this with her. It's Love Month.
It is.
It's February.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. We're already in February.
Can you believe that? Like, we just did resolution.
We did.
And now we're already in February. That's crazy. And I believe we're like a week before it ends.
Yeah.
2 weeks before it ends.
Yeah.
This is nuts.
I know. Already.
It's also my birthday month.
It is.
I know. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting like old.
What are you? Okay, yeah, older, not old, but older.
Older. I said it right.
Yeah, more wise.
Yeah, like, definitely true.
Oh my gosh.
Let me say like this real quick. It was funny because 2 of my kids, I was like, they were like, how old are you turning? You know, and I'm like, I'm turning 40-ish.
Yeah.
And they was like, what? We remember when you were just 40. And I was like, yeah, that was like so many moons ago.
It wasn't that many moons ago.
Friend, I'm at the half mark.
I know, but still.
Yeah.
You look good.
Thank you, friend.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a little tired tonight.
I'm going to need you to perk up.
I'm perky.
Okay. Hey guys, how did you like the last episode?
Oh my God.
With Prophetess.
Prophetess Whitney.
Yes. Are you guys enjoying our guests? Like we had Dr. Hines, and then we had Prophetess Whitney.
Yes. Tell us what y'all think about the guests.
Are you guys loving the guests? Should we continue with the guests?
Yeah, let us know if you guys would like us to continue with guests or you miss us. Sometimes I think like we like the guests because it takes it off of us. It gives us a break.
Well, I don't really look at it like that. I just think
I do.
But we get different. We can get like different opinions, different like, you know, we can come from different angles with, you know, depending on who we're talking to.
Sure.
I think, you know, those that we've chosen, they have a wealth of knowledge to offer.
Oh, Dr. Hines was amazing.
Yeah.
I was trying to like tap into all her medical degrees, all her therapy degrees, and all her church degrees. I just joking.
She's everything.
She is. Yes. And then Prophetess Whitney, like double back and man.
Listen, don't be asking for no Boaz.
Listen.
I mean, you ain't a Ruth.
Don't look over here. Stop looking at me every time.
Did y'all catch that?
Oh
When
my
she
God.
said that?
That blew me out the
I know. I
water.
was
I
like,
had
wait
never
a
heard
minute.
anybody say
I
that.
know, say it like that.
Yes.
Oh.
Say it like that.
Say it like that,
right.
yeah.
Right. We lick a roof and
Everybody
right
wants-
away Boaz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get you a Boaz.
We never ask ourselves
Right.
if we're a roof.
You better get you a Michael.
What she say, David?
David. Go get you a Jimmy.
I'm done. So welcome to episode 7
already.
And this week we're gonna be talking about like what's behind the makeup. And you know what's so funny? I think like if I had $1 for every time I told you I'm good, or somebody say, "How are you?" I'm like, "I'm good."
Girl, we'll be somewhere, not at this podcast. We be on a yacht somewhere recording. Because we be rich.
Record.
We be rich.
That part.
Yeah. Like
that would be our full time.
Wait, let me fix that. We be richer.
Richer. Yes, that's true. All right, look at you walking into your 2026
Oh,
blessing.
2026.
I like that,
Yes.
friend. But yes, like every time someone says, "How are you?" and
Right.
I think it's just like cliche to say, "I'm good."
Yeah.
You know, I'm fine.
Yeah. Because what does makeup do? Like it hides, right? Hides blemishes, things that you don't want other people to see.
Girl, makeup does wonders.
I know.
Have you seen some of the memes where they show some of the people and it's like, look at your before and your after? I mean, I'm one of those people, you guys, but some of, there's some that are, you know what I'm trying to say.
I'll be looking at my before in the mirror before I do my after.
Stop, because you're beautiful without it and with it.
Oh.
But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, I get
it. Hides.
It
the point of
definitely
what we're
hides.
talking about is makeup covers up, what's really going on behind. And so many times we as women, live our lives covering up so much that's going on behind the makeup.
Yeah.
But it's not the makeup, it's the image of being so strong and so resilient. When sometimes you just need to not be okay and be okay with not being okay.
Be okay with Jelly Roll. It's okay. It's okay to not be okay.
You don't know, there's a artist named Jelly Roll.
Yes.
And sometimes we have like our code word.
Yeah.
Her and I, and she'll say Jelly Roll. And that means like
I'm not okay.
I'm not okay, but
I'm gonna be okay.
Yes, but I'm
but I'm gonna be okay.
So it's an artist named Jelly Roll. And that's one of the, I would say, like verses that we use as a code of friendship. Like sometimes we'll just call.
Instead of just saying I'm okay. How many times do we get stuck in the I'm okay?
Yes.
I'm okay. How you doing today? Oh, I'm good.
Yeah.
Or how you doing? I'm okay.
Yeah.
But realistically, you're not okay.
Yes.
But it's okay to not be okay. And that, I think that's where we struggle. That's what a lot of women struggle with. The reality of saying or allowing other people to know that you're not okay.
Okay, yeah.
And it's okay to let somebody know that you're okay.
Yeah, it's true. And I think sometimes too, La Java is hard because who do you tell?
Your village.
Yeah, okay.
But I mean, we could. Only reason why I'm saying that is because we've talked about a village.
Yes.
And we talked about having a village.
But a village is multiple people.
It is, but there's some people in your village that you can share those things without them judging you or without, you feeling, I'm going to just say dumb.
Yeah.
Right? Because sometimes, you think people see you all the time as the strong one. But the reality is there are some people that can look at you and you're not okay.
Yeah.
Right. And they know that you're not okay.
That's true.
So I guess the reason why I'm saying that is because we have to get out of that mentality all the time to see ourselves as everybody sees me as this strong person, right? Because the reality is everybody don't see you as a strong person.
True. And maybe you're just holding your own self to that.
That's
to that
thing.
pedestal or on that standard or
or
or it's just in your mind.
In your mind.
That you can't say I need help, or you can't say, hey, I need to talk to you about this, or hey, I'm not okay, but I'm gonna be okay. And so I think with you and I, that's kind of like how this like code started.
Yeah.
Because there was times that like you would just call and we wouldn't really, or I would call, we wouldn't really say anything.
Too much. No.
And it would just be like Jelly Roll.
Yeah.
And so we knew that meant in that moment, I'm not okay. But I'm gonna be okay.
But I'm gonna be okay,
Yeah,
right?
be okay.
So we would just sit on FaceTime with the worship music playing in the background,
Yes,
you know? And then every once in a while we'll sing with it.
Yes, true. And then before we know it, we would be up out that thing.
We would. And that's why you have to tell somebody.
True.
Right?
True.
Because when you hold on to it, it'll sit.
Yeah, it festers.
Yeah. And then a lot of times, what did Dr. Hines say? Like, you have these sicknesses, but that's not the real reason.
Yes.
Right?
True.
It's not the real reason.
It's true. It's true. Like high blood pressure.
It will create something else.
Something else.
That it shouldn't be.
Yeah, that's true.
Mhm.
That's very true. And part of that is keeping it in.
Yeah.
Not being able to talk to someone for whatever reason.
Yeah.
You don't know anyone you can trust,
Right.
or, for whatever reason, keeping it in.
Yeah.
So I think that definitely brings us to something we wanted to talk about is why don't we talk about that? I think, why don't we talk about the things that we're going through? I think sometimes it can be that family stigma of like,
what goes on in this house
stay
stays
in
in
this
this house.
house. Yes.
Yeah.
Or we don't talk about that.
Mhm.
And it's like,
Why? If you don't talk about it, how you gonna get healed from it?
You know what's so funny that came to me?
What?
And you're gonna have to help me because you always do.
Uh-oh.
We're overcome
By the word of our
by
testimony
the word of our testimony
and the blood of the Lamb.
and the blood of the Lamb. And I think about like
Mhm.
how many times have like when we were even growing up, we would talk about stuff and we didn't know that the other person had, like, you had been through it.
Oh yeah.
Or I would say something
Mhm.
and I didn't know you had been through it.
Yeah.
And so through that, it was like not only did we bond,
Mhm.
but we learned something about each other that we both didn't know.
Didn't know. Yeah.
And then,
And that experience.
yes.
Mhm.
And so I think when you go back to like family, when you're like, we don't talk about that,
Mhm.
you don't bring that out. And so if we would have stayed in that,
Mhm.
would we have even discovered so much what we've discovered about each other over the years? You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, like so many different topics and throughout our friendship has come up and it's like, that happened to you, or oh,
Yeah.
you went through that, or
Yeah.
and it's like maybe different seasons, but
Right.
like different times that we've been
Right.
able to like help each other and
Yeah.
even get each other through those things. And
Mhm.
so kind of just finding, and I don't want to say finding, right? But in your village, the person that you can talk to,
Yeah.
that you may not even know they've been through the exact same thing.
Right.
Because you don't say
Right.
anything.
Okay, so that scripture, we're overcomers by the word of our testimony and the blood of the Lamb. So the blood of the Lamb is for me. The word of my testimony is for you.
For me, yeah.
Right?
Yes.
So I'm going to overcome. God is going to take me through it. But my testimony is not for me. It's for
me.
somebody else.
Or someone else.
Yeah, it's for you. It's for somebody
Yes,
else.
yes.
So when we share
Mhm.
what God has brought us through because of his blood, right?
Yes.
Then they can become overcomers through through what God did for us, because
Yes.
we're going to tell it.
And you telling it out. It's so funny you said that, and just sitting here and thinking about it. You telling it about what happened to you, or like your testimony or my testimony to
Yeah.
someone else,
Mhm.
it can give them that faith,
Yeah.
or that like, okay, if it can happen for you, it can happen for me, to get them through. So now it like clicks
Yeah.
why the testimony is so important, right?
And think about it though. Like I used to often think about, like, I think first stepping into ministry, right? And things that I experienced as a young pastor's wife. I used to feel like, well, why don't they, tell me some of the things that they've been through? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not everybody, but there were certain people where I'm like, why don't they just talk to me about it?
Mhm.
Why don't they just tell me about it? Like I need to know. Like I
Yeah.
feel like I'm out here on an island by myself.
Yes.
And so I think when you get with someone who kind of shares their experience, this is what I've been through in my case, like as a pastor's wife,
Mhm.
then it gives me hope that, oh my gosh, I'm not the only one that feels that way.
Yeah.
Or I'm not the only one that experienced that.
Yeah.
And I think that can be the case in marriage. That can be
Mhm.
the case that as a mom,
As
that
a
can
mom,
be the
yeah.
case as a woman in leadership on your job,
In so many cases. I mean, I think about times when, like, for me and what I do from in my 9 to 5,
Yes.
I think about the experiences
Yeah.
that even as a parent, from a parent standpoint, that I went through with my children,
Yes.
getting them through school,
Right.
and certain incidents.
Yes.
And now in my 9 to 5, I'm constantly explaining to parents, okay, I did this, that, and the other.
Yes.
But I'm gonna be honest with you, when I was going through those moments of raising
Yeah.
that now 21-year-old,
Yeah.
I was like, this is the devil. Why am I going through
Yeah.
this?
But you know
Like,
what's
why is
even
this happening to me?
but here's the crazy part, because during that stage in your life, I wasn't in the city.
Mm-mm.
I was in another state.
Yes.
Right?
And I might have been in North Carolina too.
And there was a little bit of
Yeah,
that too.
both.
Right? Like we was checking in, but we wasn't every day.
Yeah.
You know?
And I don't think
That
you
was
had
the season.
kids.
And I didn't. I didn't have kids.
Yeah.
So I'm saying when I did, have kids, and then I experienced something similar, right?
Yes.
When you was like, oh, well, all you got to do is this. And I had no idea that that was even your experience.
Yeah, I remember you even saying that. You was like, I almost got like mad at you. I was like,
where was your antennas?
Where was you doing
Yeah.
this? I went through all of this with him.
Yeah.
And it was so funny because my Ash, we was I say work wives, but people who understand the person you sit next to. And she would help me through like, okay, I need to get in touch with the teacher because I'd be like frantic, right? And she'd be looking up emails. I'd be like, Ashley, read this. Is it professional? Before there was a chat GPT, there was an Ashley that would tell me, you sound too angry. Take that out.
Yes.
Don't know Bible, that's not gonna. And there was a Dr. Latricia Townsend.
That part.
That I would send the email to her.
Yeah.
She would proofread it from someone who worked in administration and send it back. Yeah. But it's so funny because during that time, Java, I felt like I was dying. And then I hid that section of my life. Like I didn't want people to know that I was dealing with that behind closed doors. I didn't want people to know that my son would, sometimes have issues at school. It was embarrassing. Yeah. And then you have these other friends who has these perfect kids.
But who got on makeup too, but go ahead on.
But you know what I'm saying? That's how it looks like, right? Perception. And every day, the school is calling me. Every day, pick up your kid. Every day, gotta go. It was so hard. Yeah. And the funny part about it was, now I sit and I'm able to explain to parents, you will get through this. Yeah. And it's like, but nobody could have told me that. Yeah. And hiding. I hid so much of my life. So I got mad at you.
Yeah. Wait, I just want to talk to our viewers for a minute because like how many of you guys are experiencing this, right? And I think this episode is really taking a turn, but which is okay because I feel like it's going to help somebody. Yeah. Right? Like I think that the people that you see every day, you don't know what they're going through. If I'm being honest, right? We don't know just because we present ourselves well, because we look nice, because we, you don't know the background. They see the glory, but they don't know my story. They don't know the story. So this is us being transparent, saying this is something that we've even
with each other. Like, I mean, again, it's so funny because it was funny to me when you was like, wait, where was I when all this was happening? Yeah. And we best friends. Right. But I even hid it from you.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know it was to that I didn't know until I experienced it myself. And I was like, wait, oh my God, what do I do? Like, because you love your kids and you want what's best for them. Yeah. But what is in that moment when you don't know, you just don't know. So what's best for them? Yeah. So in that moment, you had overcame by the blood of the Lamb. And then I was able to overcome through your testimony. Yeah. Right. True. And then once we get that, when you're in it, it's a little harder to see.
Harder. Definitely.
But once you've overcome it, then use your voice.
Yeah.
Use your
and that's voice. What we're trying to say.
Use your voice.
Take off the makeup. Yeah. And there's somebody that you can share.
And be transparent with.
Yeah.
Because you're not going through this just for yourself. You're going through it for somebody
else. It's so hard to remember that sometimes.
And it's so much that you learn when you're going through it. If you yield to the process, you can get through it and you're going to come out better because as you're yielding to the process, you're learning so much. Yeah. Like pick it up and apply it.
Funny. And not to cut you off. Sorry about that. But I thought about this when you said that. One of the things that I remember when I was going through all of this, I had I don't want to say a team because they weren't a team, but the people who were in my lives, the Ashley, the Dr. Townsend, Latricia, I call her, but education, she's like big education, and Ashley is a genius, right? So them two together, they guided me. Yeah. not only did they guide me, it was so funny because one time I had a lot of breakdowns and we were in like a box office together, me and Ashley. This might have been me and her desk here.
Yeah.
That's how close we were,
Yeah.
you know, in a small office. But I remember one time, it's funny you said that because one of the things that Latricia said to me was, when God gave you that child, he gave you all the tools you needed. And I was looking at her like, girl, have you seen this child? But it clicked.
Yeah, because she was one of your tools.
No, it clicked because I got through it.
Oh, yeah. But he did give you all the tools that you need.
But even they were tools.
Yeah.
But I got through it.
You did.
It made
that you need to get through it.
Yes, and it made me rise.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, it made me rise to the occasion. It made me a better person. It made me study. It made me figure out, what do I do for my child? It pushed me into a whole degree.
That's the part. That part right there.
It's a whole master's degree. I was going to be finance.
You were going to be that.
But the things you would change for your children.
Yeah. And here's the thing. You think it was for your kid.
It wasn't.
Because how about it was for somebody else's?
That part. That part.
You know?
Yes.
Because you overcame.
Yes.
And they gonna overcome.
And they gonna overcome.
Your testimony.
Yeah.
But that opened up the door for you to be able to help other people. Right?
Yeah.
You know?
No, it's true.
We gave you a platform.
Yes. It definitely did. It did. You're right.
I'm saying a platform to be able to.
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. I too. All right, our next one. So then we talked about family.
Yeah.
So what about work? At work, when you know you're already dealing with a lot, you got a lot going on at home, you got a lot going on at work, and they just give you that one more thing, and you constantly like, it's no problem. Okay.
Yeah.
All while breaking down.
Or checking out.
Or
right? Because they talking and you just smiling. Whole time you done checked out. Can't repeat nothing they said. It's the truth though, right?
Yeah.
Because it can be a little bit overwhelming. But here's the thing. How about don't let them see you sweat?
Yes.
How about you better not let them see you shed a tear?
Yes. Because you at work.
How about one time I was in a meeting with one of my, it was a meeting of leaders. Just all my VP was in there and he was talking and it was all leaders. And there was one particular manager and he asked her a question and she just like got real quiet and paused. And I'm thinking, what's about to happen? And she just busted out crying. And in my mind, I'm like, girl, you don't never cry. Like, you know, in my mind, I'm like, you better get it together. Don't you let them see you cry. Yeah. Like, you know,
True.
It was an overwhelming moment. And maybe a question that she couldn't answer. She wasn't prepared to answer, but she started crying. And my first mind was, suck it up. Like, you know? No, because it was like, what are you doing? Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? But why do we have to be like that?
That part.
Why do we have to be like that? Especially, let's just be real, a woman in a
man's
world, corporate, like, you know, like, let's just be real. Like, you know, you are in this position. You cannot, because it's like, don't give them a reason.
Don't give them a reason.
To make them feel like that's why we should have got you know?
That's why we didn't want to pick. Yeah,
right.
That's why we didn't want one of y'all, because
the emotions. But why do we have to feel that way? Right? Why do we have to always be on?
Yes. Yeah.
There's a lot. I mean, and including in the workplace.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah.
It's
a lot. We have to be superwoman. And it's like, why do we have to be superwoman at work and with family and at home? And like, who do you get to take your makeup off and just be yourself? You know?
Well, not at work.
No,
not at work.
Don't do this at work, y'all. Definitely not at work.
No, listen.
At work.
You got bills. You better get it together.
That part.
But that's because we have to.
You have to.
We have to. And I think that's why, to answer the question, it's because we have to. Yeah. Because we have bills to pay.
Yes.
And the reality is you're here because you're paid to do a job and you go do that. We're not here to pacify your emotions, you know? And but the reality is, you know,
you're paid to keep it together.
You're paid to keep it together. Even though you could potentially be falling apart.
Yeah. At work, you definitely paid.
Yeah. How many of y'all have gotten in the car after work and had a whole breakdown. Like, is it
times?
How many times have you pulled up to the house
after
work and sat in the car?
Sat in the car.
For a long time.
Sat in the car.
For a long time. Right?
Sat in the car.
Not,
I'm like,
yeah.
Or just kind of like replaying
Let
in
me
your mind
process
that
this.
day. Yes.
Let me process this.
That day.
Or, okay, I got through this.
Mhm.
Okay, now I got to go in the house and get through that. Right?
Hard.
Because kids, dinner,
Yeah.
spouses, whatever you got going on when you get in that house, that's a whole nother story.
It's a whole
And you can't bring what happened to work into the house.
Yeah.
Just like
you shouldn't.
You shouldn't, right?
But
Just
that's
like
hard
they say,
too.
just like they say when you get to the work, get to
Check
work.
it at the door.
Check it at the door.
Yeah.
The VP used to
I'm
say,
big
leave
on
it at
that.
the door.
Yeah.
And then if you leave, when you leave, if you want to pick it
back
back up, if you want to, I mean, you can leave it there. But you want to, you know, they say. But if you want to pick it back up, you can.
Yeah.
But, you know, and take it with you. But in all of these different capacities, I think that's a lot.
It's a lot.
And we got to put on this.
You better.
Because I'm good.
Yeah, I'm okay.
I'm okay. When I learned that lesson about how it's okay to not be okay.
Ooh, jelly roll.
Yes. When I learned that lesson, it was such a relief.
Yeah.
Because in that moment, it was my truth.
Yes.
That right now, I'm not okay.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be okay.
Yeah.
Like just in knowing that I'm going to be okay. You know? Do I know what the next move is? No. Do I know how it's going to happen? No.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know what's going to happen next? Absolutely not.
Yeah. But all that's okay.
Because I know a God.
Yes. That part.
I know a God.
That part.
Right?
That part.
So I think when you come to that conclusion, and it's not about, like, I know, you know, like I said, it's kind of cliche to say, I'm okay for everything. But when you come to that realization and you're able to be real with that person and say, you know what, I'm not okay, but I'm going to be okay.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And walk in that truth.
Mm-hmm.
Then you're able to, like, you know, kind of figure it out, dissect it
a
little bit and find out where
small
where you at.
pieces. You know, I think sometimes too, but Java, a lot of us, we're trying to like chunk it. And sometimes it's not meant for us to do that. Just let it be.
Just let it be. What song is that?
I don't know.
Oh, no,
We'll break out in the song in a
I
minute.
feel like I heard it on something.
But it's okay to just like, you always say sit in it.
And
I don't think
for a minute.
Yeah, and I don't even want to say sit in it. I think sometimes just table it.
Yeah.
Table it. You know,
Yeah.
and come back to it. You know, because it can feel very overwhelming.
It can.
In that moment. You know, and then you feel like you gotta put your makeup, on. And go out and
because
conquer
it's
the
what we're
world.
used to.
Yeah, and it's what we do.
It's what
if we're
we
being
do.
honest, it's what we do.
Sometimes it's okay to do that, but sometimes it's like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
That's not.
It's not always something that we can do. And then we got to remember too, you're going to have to help me again. It's somebody who can carry it better than us.
Man.
Cast your cares on
him because he cares.
He cares for you.
He cares.
Because I think sometimes for me, I get caught up in like, one of my biggest things I would say when Johnny passed, well, it's just me. Don't nobody care. And I remember one time, like, I heard from like listening to a message.
Yeah.
Cast your cares on him. He cares. And I was like, wait, is that scripture or did somebody just say that? You know? And I'm being honest.
It's different.
And so I think from that, like, I was like, you know what? He does care.
He does.
He does care. And he'll help me figure it out.
Yeah.
It's somebody bigger than me who can carry this. Because this is, my shoulders ain't little. I'm a big back. But listen, these shoulders can't carry all this stuff. I'm being honest. Right. So it was like, who? And sometimes you can't say everything to everybody.
Right.
But
on that altar. Listen.
Or just on my knees in my prayer closet. Sometimes I can't make it to the altar. That I can show go to my closet.
That's the altar.
Oh, okay. I didn't know which one we was talking about.
No, I believe in an open altar. Like I believe in it. I believe in
closet.
Yeah. Listen, your prayer closet.
I believe in a hidden
the secret place.
Yeah.
You know, all of those things. I'm saying. But at the altar is where we leave it there. Even that, let's just be real. Even that sometimes is a struggle.
Yeah,
because we be ready. We
that's
be ready
why
to
closet.
We be ready to
always go up there.
We be ready to pick it back up. Sometimes we pick it back up in the closet. Let me put this back on. Let me put this back on.
You're right.
And go head right on out the door. Right. But then I thank God for those times where, like the other day, I called you and I said, "Hey, friend, remind me why A, B, C, and D."
You did.
Right. And it wasn't because I didn't know. It's just that in that moment, I had let my feelings get the best of me. And I needed to call somebody who was going to keep me accountable to what I needed in that moment. It wasn't a venting moment. It wasn't a complaining moment.
No.
It was just simply,
remind me.
Hey, remind me why I can't do A, B, C, D.
No, you're right. And I think that's what you said. One of the biggest words you said was accountability.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes there has to be someone that you don't have to make up for.
Yeah.
And someone who can remind you of you.
That. Mm-hmm.
That's it.
And to stay on track. Stay the course.
Yeah.
Stay on path.
Yeah.
Right? Stay in alignment.
Stay in alignment.
Right? If you're trying to get here, right? And you're here and you're going and you get off track, you're gonna need somebody that's gonna be able to bring you back in alignment so that you can get to where, and I'm gonna just say for me, God is trying to take you. Get to where God is trying to take you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes.
But you gotta stay on track. And you have to have those people in your life that will remind you, hey, get back on track. Get back on track.
And just, I think, again,
or let me draw your thoughts in.
Accountability. Because I'm always,
because it's not so much as getting off track for me. It's let me draw your feelings in.
Your feelings and your thoughts.
Your feelings and your emotions.
Your emotions. Because sometimes our emotions can carry us down rabbit holes.
Yeah.
Lanes that we ain't even supposed to be.
Because emotions and feelings don't know truth.
Yes.
They don't know the
that part.
Yeah. So your feelings gonna lie to you every time.
Every time.
Yeah. And your emotions will too. Crying for what? What are you crying for? Okay, let's just be real. Like babies, they cry. Why are you crying? There's no reason for you to be crying.
They might be hungry.
Okay. But then what?
Sleepy.
Or not. Or no, I'm just saying, or not, Sometimes they just cry for no reason.
That's true.
Right?
That's true.
And so they, your feelings sometimes will lie to you.
Definitely. I would say a lot of times.
Right. So you need that accountability.
Yeah.
Who do you guys have? Who do you have?
Yeah.
That's holding you guys accountable.
Your accountability.
Yes. And if you don't have somebody, get somebody.
Yeah.
And one thing I will say, not just anybody, but somebody who actually loves you.
Yes.
Because that's important and want what's best for you.
Definitely.
I think there's been seasons in my life, and there has been seasons in my life where I'm like, man, they stuck in there with me. Right?
Yeah.
With all my mess and foolishness, right? Because in my mind, right? Like I'm gonna replay all the scenarios. Well, what happens with this? And what if this? And what is this? And what is this? Friend, let me bring you back in.
Back in.
Let me bring you back.
Like a fish and clothes.
Yeah, let me just wind you back in. Now go to bed.
Yeah. Call me in the morning.
Call me in the morning.
But I think it's good. I think everyone needs that person.
Yeah.
And I think just remembering to get that person that you can take off the makeup with. You can talk to what's behind the makeup. Even if you can't take it off, can we talk about what's going on behind
the makeup?
Yeah.
Because we still have to go to work.
Yes.
We still have to show up for our families.
Yes, definitely.
But I like how you said that. That's the remedy. What's going on behind the makeup. Right?
Yeah.
Because it's okay to have you little makeup. But what's going on behind it?
Yeah.
And let's deal with that.
True.
Right? So then when you do put it on, you walk in confidence.
In clarity and in truth.
In truth.
Thank you guys for tuning in.
Yeah.
What's your takeaway?
Walk in your truth. No, but seriously, walk in your truth. Okay. Right? Say something.
Yeah.
So that, you can be able to walk in your truth. And it's okay to not be okay.
Yes. Oh, that's our takeaway. That is our takeaway. It's okay to not be okay. And I would say one step further, take it to somebody who can handle it.
Yeah.
Definitely a person, but also know that there's somebody else who can carry everything for you.
Yeah.
Definitely, I will say that because I'm a witness. I'm a witness.
Yeah.
All of my thoughts and everything. All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in.
It's okay to not be okay.
It's okay to not be okay.
Because it's going to be okay.
Because it's going to be okay.
We got to put that part in.
Okay. It's okay.
To not be okay.
To not be okay.
Because it's going to be okay.
Because it's going to be okay.
It's going to be okay.
All right.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Check us next week, right? Same time, 6 p.m.
You don't want to miss next week. We're going to be talking about
the women in the Bible.
The women in the Bible.
Who do we relate to the most?
Ooh, I'm a little nervous, especially after that whole Boaz thing. Just kidding. That was a joke.
Okay. Come on, Ruth.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.